Shout out to Y'all Talk Podcast, you know what I'm
Channel's
saying?
called Y'all Talk Podcast.
Y'all tune into Y'all Talk Pod too, man. That's unofficial.
Y'all talk? What you mean y'all talk? Y'all talk podcast.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Y'all Talk Podcast, the podcast y'all should be talking about. We are in a new space today, as y'all can see. We're loving the energy. The team loved the energy. The guests loved the energy. I'm very excited as well to have our guest today because we're another person's first podcast. So I like to say the Y'all Talk Podcast is always everybody's first. So related today, I'm going to let my guests introduce themselves.
My name is Deja. I also go by Rakkz Visions. I do digital media, storytelling. I'm a photographer, videographer, and I'm also just a regular college student.
What college you go to, if you don't mind
CAC.
sharing? You like?
CCAC right now.
What you go to college for?
Social work.
Period. I love that. I worked in social work before.
For
My
real?
marketing job, yeah. So, first podcast. I'm excited. So, what made you want to take the step into get on a podcast?
I've actually been watching y'all for a minute, like just y'all page and
I
stuff.
love that.
But I was looking at a few little bigger podcasts, and then I'm
Mhm.
like, yo, like, let me just go to Y'all Talk. And then I
Mhm.
seen y'all link. I'm like, I'm about to just take the
Just
lead.
do
I
it.
was scared, but I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, that's lit. We're happy to have you. Very excited. Actually, I'd be happy whenever we had a guest format because I don't be on social media enough. Like, I don't be finding people enough. I don't be seeing. And when I went on your page, I'm looking at your work. I'm like, oh, how did I not know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that you do this. So I'm glad that you filled it out. We're happy to have you. In normal Y'all Talk podcast fashion, we like to start the podcast off with a this or that game. So I'll ask you 3 this or that questions. You'll pick the option, and then you'll say why.
All
Cool.
right.
Okay, so first this or that question is, would you rather shoot a wedding or a documentary?
Documentary. 100%.
Why documentary?
Storytelling, like that's what I do. I like bringing people's visions to life, and I feel like it's on me to deliver what they giving me.
I love that. What type of documentary would it be? Scary?
Nah, I do like a life story, like
Like
a
a biography?
memoir. Yeah,
Yeah, I like that. I actually was just watching. Who was I just watching a biography on?
I actually just got hired to shoot one.
real?
I just came back from Philly a few days ago.
How was that?
It was lit.
Now I'm sidetracked. Was it for real? That was your
Nah,
first
it was
time
lit.
ever?
Yeah, we gonna keep going. It's a motivational speaker.
Yeah, that's lit.
But
Oh,
I
I
just went
love
to Philly
that.
for it
Actually, when did you get back?
a day ago.
Oh, so that's recent. Okay, I ain't even gonna talk too much about it now. So, second question: would you rather create in silence or create with music on?
Music, 100%.
Why?
It just keep the vibes up, keep my thoughts flowing.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, it overwhelms me, so I have to turn it down. But
Mm-hmm.
if it's not to music, if I'm not editing to music, I'll listen to music.
Mm-hmm.
If I am editing to music, I gotta stop it because it keep repeating.
Yeah, I think I get overstimulated fast.
Yeah,
Like I'm one of the my brain be racing so much when I'm creating something to the point where music be.
yeah, I gotta be in a clear space or like a clean space.
Like I can't see too
comfortable,
much, hear
yeah.
too much. Yeah, the whole night. So I'm a creator in silence for sure. I'll probably say music after that. So third, this or that question is. Ooh, I like this one. I forgot I put this on here. Let the camera tell your story or somebody else's story.
Man,
Why so? Which I'm surprised because you shoot everybody else, so it's like.
I feel like in a way, I'm like connected. No matter if they're booking me for them, like I'm connected in their art. So basically, like all my clients, even though it's their birthday, it's their prom, I'm still giving a little bit of my story. That makes sense.
No, it does. I think, especially because in the creative field, at least, there's a lot of people who do sort of the same thing, but when you get them clients that keep coming back and pick you, it's definitely beyond just physicality. So, yeah, I definitely agree. So, I do want to hop into, besides the work you do, which we will get into that, just basically a little bit about you, like who you are, where are you from, how did you get into this?
Deja, of course. I'm from Mon Valley, Braddock. How did I get into it? I just got a crazy testimony, and I was hard headed. A lot of things done happened to me, and I was dealt a bad hand. But it was like my parent told me like I can't keep. It's 11th grade. You know when it's 11th grade, it's like yo, if you going to college, you better log in.
Swear,
And I was like 9th and 10th. I was just a hurricane, like all my teachers tell me. but it was like, yo, you're great, but there's something missing.
Like that potential's there. But
so I got in trouble. I got sent to Texas, and I was like isolated from everyone. I cried every day. I kid you not. My parent got me a plane ticket the 4th of July. I'm at the airport. Like, I'm at the airport hearing the fireworks.
Right,
and she was like, if you come back, you go on a media camp.
Mm-hmm.
And she sent me to church, and I start running, like, the screens and the monitors, the live streams.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, yo, we need a photographer. So they gave me a camera. Like, the church gave me a camera.
I love that.
Started taking it to football games.
Mm-hmm.
I took my brother's first media day at Penn Hills.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was going for one person, whole team. Like, no, I'm one of them. I'm one of them.
So
I posted. I'm like, man, I'm about to just make a page real quick. And I had a clothing brand, but I stopped it. So I'm like, I'm going to just change Rakkz Apparel to Rakkz Visions. You had it
before that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm changed Rakkz Apparel to Rakkz Visions, and I did that.
Mm-hmm.
And it just started going. Yeah, it just started going. I used to downplay it, but it's everything.
Why downplay it, though?
I didn't think I was going to be no cameraman. They used to be like, yo, you're nice. I'm like, bro, I don't want to do this. Buy my first camera.
Mm-hmm.
Once I started having so much fun Friday Night Lights, and I got to take reality and freelance serious.
Mm-hmm.
Every Saturday, I went to a 7-day Adventist church. It was like, yo, you got to do the media team.
Mm-hmm.
If you do that, you can keep the cameras, but you got to come help. I'm like, no doubt. I love church.
Yeah,
like, I'm going to come help.
Mm-hmm.
And that just kept me connected, like my faith and everything.
Oh, I love that. So something I do want to mention that we obviously talked digitally beforehand. You talked about your work being like an outlet for you.
Yeah, 100%.
Can you just get into that a little bit?
Yeah, so like ever since I was young, like I've been through a lot. But mental health has been a big thing with me and my family, some of my friends. And I'm usually other people's outlet, but I used to tend to shut down. Or I used to act out. I just used to act out because I needed some type of attention. But like it came to music, I'll probably like put a little Eric Thomas over a Meek Mill beat, thinking I'm a producer, or I'm gonna edit somebody's little video real quick. But like the camera just gave me like a different type of like it fed me instead of like I wasn't looking for nothing else.
Right. When do you feel like from obviously you got into it from the church and such things? You changed the name, the page started up, but were you taking it serious at that point, or was there a shift or something that had to happen for you to like be like, okay, I'm taking it serious?
I say I didn't take it serious until like, all right, so church was in July. I got baptized, and that's when I made the Rakkz anniversary. If y'all check Rakkz Visions out, every July 22nd, I drop a mini documentary.
I did. I watched that. You got one pinned?
Yeah.
I did. I watched that one.
I drop a mini documentary. But so July to the end of football season, Penn Hills made it the playoffs. So I say like February. No, maybe January. I got my first paid. Like I wasn't getting no paying clients. I had a eventful weekend. We had Penn Hills and Pound Richland. Then we had Dream Shots Media. And then I got my first paying client, which was the football coach. And they gave me like $300. So with that, I'm like, yo, I'm about to find a little another change and buy a camera. And then once I did that, everybody just started booking me. And my guys, like my friends, my boy Tone, he took a leap of faith. Like he just trusted me. He let me shoot his first clothing brand. We made a video and pictures. He hasn't went to nobody else in 2.5 years.
That's support.
So like after that, I'm just popular. So people just support me. Like yo, come.
Your personal brand.
Yeah.
So that's a great tool.
I took it serious from then.
So I'm obviously not a photographer. Not a videographer, even though I do want to get into videography a little bit more. I'd be doing short form, but nothing like long. You know? Walk me through like the process of that. Like if you got a book in a day, how does that go for you? Like do you got a ritual to get you right? Just the whole, you know?
So I say I always pray before every shoot. What I try to do is if it's a lifestyle session, which I call lifestyle like a birthday outside, I'll go on Google Maps and try to look around and see what's around so we could be prepared to walk around. Charge everything. Make sure I got an SD card because I have slacked them like, yo, like what the
one thing.
So I prep everything the night before, and then going into that day, I try to be as prepared. There's ups and downs. Like sometimes I won't have a ride, so I try to ask a friend in advance, like, hey, like, yo, can you take me here, there? But I just go in with the mindset of like I want to perform for my client. Like I want to perfect everything they're saying, and if I don't, they could give me criticism, and I could try to change
you could
it.
do better. I love that mindset. That's good though. Do you feel like you always carry that mindset though?
Yeah, even if they stress me out, yeah.
So this is long term, clearly for you, right?
Yeah,
Do you
100%.
see it morphing into anything like bigger, or do you just feel like you comfortable with what you're doing right now?
So I don't want to stop photography, but I want to full throttle video, and I've always wanted to be full throttle video, but like I think October of 2024 or October of 2025 actually, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just go full throttle pictures until I get my fan base up to where I could go video. So I went from like 450 followers in October to probably like later in the year 4,000, just straight being consistent with pictures and video. Another thing is I was picky. I'm a perfectionist. I wanted raw footage, but raw footage calls for expensive camera.
Right.
But I actually ended up buying the camera a little earlier in the year, like a couple months ago. Just out of one day, was just a random day. I'm just like, I'm feeling it. Like, let me just go buy the camera.
Just take the leap.
So yeah, I think it's going to turn into something bigger, like a media company. And I'm plugged in with like a lot of like real deal videographers. Like I just plugged in with my boy Maury. He just shot for Friday at the Grammys. Like picture and video. He shoot for Gunna, Lil Baby. And I talked to like 2C's cameraman followed me out of nowhere, and he was the cameraman for Young Boy's concert the whole time.
Yeah, so you lit. Yeah, you
like
already on a path.
Yeah, I'm plugged in. I just gotta get consistent with my work. Like I'm not where I want to be to offer myself up to them yet.
Yeah. So circling back real quick, just for clarity, you are in school right now.
Yeah.
Is photography and videography, that's what you do on the side? Like that's not your full-time thing right now?
Yeah, nah. Like it's a 50-50 thing. Like I was going to school for it, and I actually just had a change of heart. Had a change of heart. I'm like, I don't want no degree for 4 years for something I'm teaching myself.
That makes sense. So why? No, we ain't, that's all track. I'll ask you that after. So I do want to just dial in a little bit more on not even the business, because we're talking about the business, but the brand overall. Like just beyond obviously the taking pictures, the monetary things. Do you have like a mission behind the brand, just overall?
My mission is like, there's kids, like I'll go to, you go to a basketball game or you go to the mall and you with that one friend and they see everybody. Like I stop my best friend 30 times anywhere we go. Like they be like, yo, Rakkz, show D, like
yeah, I'll be walking.
Like my mission is like, my thing is I made a lot of mistakes in my past, but what I'm known so more primarily now is Rakkz. Like everybody know me as Rakkz Visions, Deasia. Everybody know me as that girl who take pictures.
Where did Rakkz Vision, or I
where
know
Rakkz come from?
Yeah, where did Rakkz come
from?
from?
So Rakkz, my brother Micah actually, he lost his life when he was 16, but he had this wall, like he drew, like just like this wall. He used to draw symbols and stuff, and he never finished it. But he called himself Mikey Rakkz. So he had like RAKK, but he never put the Z on there on the wall. Like he just never finished it. So I actually sent him my tattoo artist. I'm like, yo, you think you could like make this a logo? And he made it a logo. That's where it came out, clothing brand. And I made it Rakkz Apparel. But when I went to Penn Hills, like everybody just start calling me Rakkz, and it just stuck. Like if you go to Woody and people call me Rakkz, like a couple people now be like, oh yeah, but they be like, nah, bro, that's Deasia. Or they be like, yo, that's Mellow. Like, cause I just moved so much. Like basketball, they would call me Mellow. My guys, they'll call me Rakkz. My aunts, they calling me Deasia. So
so it's just in a mix of that. I was just wondering. I think it's a unique, especially the spelling. That's why I asked too. But I love that. That's nice. And I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
So with your brand, obviously you have a very depthful mission. I wanted to say that. Even whenever you were talking to us digitally, I could tell you're very passionate about what you do. So I do want to give you your flowers on that, because a lot of people aren't moving from a place of what's internal rather than the stuff you see on the outer. But since you have been coming from that depthful place and putting into the brand, do you feel like it has returned that and made you grow in any way?
Yes, 100%. Like, just as much as I put into the brand, I want to try to like get back. But what I learned is like every July is when I go into depth about what I have gained over the years, like how much money I make. I just start keeping track of how much money I make, like for the brand, and
Good
only
habit,
like
though.
a couple 6 months ago, like not even a full year, but like every July I go back and I go get like the messages. I go find them screenshots on where people just be like, yo, like I'm proud of you, like yo, this, that, and the third,
Love.
and it's rewarding to get it back just because people see me, like people see that my heart's pure and what I'm doing is pure. It's rewarding, 100%.
It is very rewarding. So flip question: what do you feel like the most challenging thing has been just building up your brand overall?
I don't know.
No challenges.
I mean, maybe sometimes I get stressed out with like I say policies because I've never made a policy because my clients are like my dogs. Like I'm gonna treat them like family. You need to call me, and it's not a photo shoot. Call me. But I say as of right now, it's policies. I don't like over promising, and like I'll be like, yo, I could get you your pictures in 3 days, and then somebody else like pay like extra fee, and then like I'm not in it for the money, but then it's like policies. I just gotta get strict because at the end of the day, I am running a business. So I'll say that.
Do you feel like it's harder? Well, you run a creative business. In my brain, I feel like businesses and creative businesses are two different things.
100%.
Yeah. What do you feel from your view a creative business embodies more so that, what's the difference for you is more so what I'm trying to ask.
The difference between, I say like, see, I did clothes and I did cameras. Clothes is more so like, it's structured. Creativity, there's no boundaries. Like it just could keep going. Like somebody, like one of my favorite pictures is like my boy called me. I'm asleep. He called me. I'm hello. He like, yo, I want to burn a flag. Where you at? I'm about to pick you up right now. And you want to burn a what, bro? What? But like, there's just no boundaries there's no boundaries to creativity. Like it just goes.
It's straight off imagination. I think that's the best thing. But I do think that's why sometimes as a creative business owner, you gotta watch burnout because you running off just straight. You know.
And I'm not gonna say I've burned myself out because this is like the most rewarding thing I do. But that's why I try to keep my faith aligned. That's why I try to every Sunday I'm going to church. And what I just learned, like with that Philly client, he's a motivational speaker. What he has taught me, he was like, you gotta bring the church. I was like, I feel so like hungry after church, and I'm not hungry for food, but I'm just craving something. Like, yo, let's go to this next service. But he was like, you gotta be able to bring church to you every time. So like how I feel after church on Sunday, that's how I feel when I hold a camera. So I'm gonna say like it's peaceful and keeping my faith aligned and up there is how I maintain the stress I get from Rakkz. I'm like, it's all in, it's like it's in store for me.
Right, for sure. And you hold on to that long-term vision, you just know.
Yeah.
You know, it's that. I love that. So I want to continue, but we are literally 2 minutes away from that timing.
That's cool.
So I do want to end it off on something that is meaningful for, of course, us, but the people who are viewing you, the audience. So somebody who may be wanting to get into what you do or just a creative business in general, what would you say to them as just advice or motivation?
Take the leap of faith. Don't be scared to be judged because I would have never thought I picked up a camera. So I say don't be scared to be judged. Like I've ran with the wrong crowds, but don't be scared to be you. Just stand out. If you need to stand out and be creative, I say do that. Because anybody you around, like anyone you around, they ain't gonna be with you in 20 years. I got some guys who gonna be with me, but you feel me? It's business.
But you know who gonna be with you.
Like it's business. Like the same people you came in 9th grade with. In 12th grade, I had like 4 friends, and I only talked to 3 of them after high school. So it's like,
because
be who you are.
Yep, and when you grow, I feel like alignment gonna put you with who you need to be around for sure. So definitely trust that. I love that advice. And last but not least, in Y'all Talk podcast fashion, we like to ask our guests, what do you feel that people should be talking more about?
I say faith, mental health, and just creativity. I feel like the world is like, it's not kind. So like if I just came up to you at a regular restaurant, like, hey, like you look great today, you gonna be like,
and we was just really looking at like,
Yeah, like there's not a lot of
Yeah, I had
kindness
to
in the
recognize
world.
that,
Like there's
though.
not a lot of kindness in the world. So we just often make it as a red flag. So I feel like there needs to be more kindness, creativity, and then I feel like a lot of things kids lack because we like weren't raised in it. It's faith. No matter what you believe in, no matter what God it is,
Right,
I
faith
feel
is
like
faith.
you should trust someone and know that there's more than just whatever is right here in your atmosphere.
Most definitely. Snaps on that. I do want to give you a chance before I end to just let them know where they can find you, whatever socials you want to get off, whatever last minute messages you want to get off.
Okay.
Now is your chance.
Instagram, Rakkz Visions, or a KKZ Vision with a Z. I'm actually rebranding, so my website will be RVZN Studios. A little more sophisticated, proper, professional.
That part.
Prom is coming up. Book me.
That
Consider
part.
me. If y'all don't book me, go to my boys, Trey 5 Germ. There's just a few of them. But consider me. I ain't begging for clientele. But hey.
But that's sort of he side over there.
Hey.
That's all we saying. So I do want to say I appreciate you for coming. And honestly, like I said in the beginning, I want to give you your flowers and just let you know, like, keep going. You're lit.
Thank you.
Period. I want to thank y'all, also the audience, for tuning in to another episode of Y'all Talk Podcast. We will catch y'all at the next one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'm going to make sure I drop Rakkz info into the description. See y'all next time.
Shout out to Y'all Talk Podcast. You know what I'm
Channel's
saying?
called Y'all Talk Podcast. Y'all tune in to Y'all Talk Pod too, man. That's unofficial.
Y'all talk? What you mean y'all talk? Y'all talk podcast?